Welcome to the world of geopolitics, where the landscape constantly shifts, and the stakes are high. Today, we delve into the intricate and long-standing Israel-Palestine conflict, a saga born from a struggle for land and identity, marred by episodes of violence and calls for peace. The conflict is a complex tapestry woven with threads of religious, political, and cultural differences, and its impact reverberates beyond the borders of these two territories. The Israel-Palestine conflict is no stranger to violence, and recent events have proven no different. Reports from the ground indicate an escalating tension in the region, with incidents of violence becoming increasingly frequent and drastic in their nature. Journalists, often the eyes and ears of the world in such conflicts, have not been spared. Over the past week, the death of a well-known Al Jazeera field correspondent, Shireen Abu Akleh, has sent shockwaves through the international community. The world has not remained silent on this issue. The United Nations, along with the United States and European Union, have all called for an immediate and thorough investigation into Abu Akleh's killing. The Palestinian National Authority, however, has refused Israel's request for a joint investigation, planning instead to refer the incident to the International Criminal Court. The role of media in conflicts cannot be overstated. It serves as the lens through which the world views these events. But when the lens itself becomes a target, it raises serious concerns about freedom of the press and the safety of journalists. The bombing of Al Jazeera and associated press offices has been strongly condemned, with calls for international action to hold Israel accountable. Amidst the violence and the media coverage, there are diplomatic efforts underway to de-escalate the situation. The United States has expressed its readiness to support a ceasefire, emphasizing the right of both Israelis and Palestinians to live in safety and security. Meanwhile, Jordan's King Abdullah has engaged in intensive diplomacy to halt the Israeli military escalation. The conflict has raised serious human rights concerns, with Amnesty International calling on the US and the UN to end the cycle of impunity and violations. The UN Human Rights Chief has also urged both Israel and Hamas to reduce tensions, highlighting the devastating human cost of this conflict. As we reflect on these updates, it's important to consider the implications of this conflict. It's not just about territorial disputes or political power. It's about people, their lives, their rights, and their future. It's a reminder that the world is interconnected, and events in one region can have a ripple effect globally. So, as we continue to follow the Israel-Palestine conflict, let's remember the importance of understanding, empathy, and dialogue in resolving conflicts. And let's hope for a future where peace prevails, where respect for human rights is the norm, and where everyone has the right to live in safety and security. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious,